Welcome to Xbox Corner, my name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite deals across Xbox digital stores covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. This one, it's a big week for AAA discounts, so hit subscribe. Join us here on Xbox Corner for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns weekly, and let's get started. If you do watch then SwitchCorner or PlayStationCorner, you will notice a lot of repeating deals here. It's not to say there's not new in this list, just rather it seems many of the publishers this go around, they've sent deals live across all platforms. If you are grabbing anything, then head to cornershop.gg and use code CORNER at checkout for 10% off. And that's going to be instant delivery Xbox digital gift cards. You'll save a little extra on that pickup and we do get a small kickback. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga then to kick us off, and it's here with 25% off. Now I was personally long burnt out on the Lego formula, but they refreshed it here and to great effect. Now Lego games, it's always been about the collectathon action. This one though, it gives you more freedom to simply push forward with that narrative, and what an expansive story this is. That is 9 films all packed in. It tackles each arc though perfectly. It has the trademark Lego sense of humour, and it is by far the best the series has ever looked. I didn't enjoy a few of the boss encounters, they felt overly long, but I did in turn like the vehicle based moments. I think it's well worth a look though, and I'm curious now to see where they take the series next. OlliOlli World then gets a new low price, 35% off. This one, an extension of the fantastic side-scrolling skateboarding series that's as much platformer as it is pulling tricks. This latest entry though, it's up the visual quality and it's got this kind of great cartoon style. Then though, it's also packing in a story around skating to meet the skate gods. That story, honestly, it can be a little slow at times when you just want action, but I still had a blast, and there's plenty in here to keep you coming back, especially for those that enjoy high score chasing or uncovering new directions. ELEX 2 then is an unusual one. I covered this here on the channel, find that in the pinned comment down below. It received mixed reviews from those that love it to those that point out kind of the grind, and also then some balance issues. This team though, almost known for games that are low budget action RPGs and quite honestly a little janky, but I've always found the charm in that. Basically what I would suggest here is watch a few opinions first, make sure it is one for you. It was made by Piranha Bytes, so with titles like Risen or Gothic Ring a Bell, it's that studio. I was addicted to Risen back in the day, and this is a new low price at 25% off. This is basically them going all sci-fi in what is a post-apocalyptic world. Sonic Colors then, while I'm talking somewhat controversial titles, and this relates to a number of complaints. I played it through though, and not a single issue for me, and there's discussion around how legitimate the complaints really were. Sonic in 3D though doesn't have a great history, and this is one of the better ones as it captures the speed and the over-the-top level design. You're basically venturing into what is Dr. Robotnik's theme park in outer space. He's up to no good of course, so trap this local population, now you need to save the day. Its downfall is when it tries to switch to 2D, they can't quite transition to a point where it feels responsive enough. They should have stuck to just 3D in my opinion. A new low price then, that is 40% off. Rune Factory 4 Special, then it took some time to reach the Xbox December 2021 release, but now we're getting a new low price here, that is 35% off. Now it dropped on the Switch a few years back, and its original build for the 3DS, that was some 9 or so years back, but it's an RPG with farming as well, and now I've always enjoyed that blend as you can kind of play as you please. Do you just want to farm, for example, though? Cool, go for it. If you want action, we've got that here too with dungeon crawling. It's not the most challenging of games, but it makes for a nice blend of mechanics, and story-wise, you're basically starting a new life after falling from the sky. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 then gets a new low price, 50% off. Now this was one I intended to cover, but we did at least get to play it on a live stream. It's action-packed stuff though, but it's packing in then strategy as well. The concept's simple, get dropped into what is sandbox locations and figure out how to get to your target. Dependent on difficulty then, it impacts the challenge of the shots you will be taking and how realistic that gameplay gets. I've always been a fan of more stealthy like experiences though, and this one definitely scratches that itch. It's honestly mainly because as well the run and gun scenarios, probably the weakest element of the game. They can't quite bring the same level of gunplay to them. Definitely gonna be a good budget option though. Want the more AAA in the shooter world? Then COD Vanguard cross-gen bundle gets a new low price here, 50% off, and it's the usual affair, you know, a blockbuster like storyline that's as ridiculous as it is exciting, and then entertaining, if toxic, online multiplayer. It's also got a steep learning curve considering many of these players now, they've been doing this for years. Grid Legends then will be for the race fans out there, and Luke reviewed the Series X build here on the channel. Find that in the pinned comment down below. This though, it's a new low price, 55% off. No doubt, honestly, it will head to the EA online service soon enough if you are willing to wait, but it's definitely a unique one. The racing, there's multiple event types, and it's arcade in nature, but with a dash of sim as well. The weird thing with this one though, it's gotta be the story modes. This mode, it's all filmed. It's got similarities in fact to FMVs, a genre I personally love, but they are an acquired taste. At first it's going to feel extremely cheesy, and it is, but like me, by the end game, Luke was actually invested in these characters. Looks great as well visually for the most part. Rune King, a League of Legends story, then gets a new low price, 40% off. There is a deluxe edition too, but it's a few extra bucks, and it's basically packing skins, so head there if that is your thing. A turn-based RPG though, set in the League world. It comes from the team behind Battle Chasers, and that is clear because it is for all purposes the same game. Not a bad thing though, that is a quality entry too. It's definitely great though to see them dig into this universe. There's no question it has tons of potential for epic storylines, and in the case of this one, we're basically investigating a black mist. This one, it's going to be everything from exploration to party control to inventory, and it's going to be a good 20 or so hours of gameplay, so there's good bang for your buck here. Our penultimate game of the video then, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, and I've said it before, it somewhat was disappointing via the demo, but on release, definitely enjoyed it. It comes from Koei Tecmo's Team Ninja. They always deliver on a combat front, and that is no different here. An action RPG, it's packing this epic storyline alongside it, and then you're going to be following Jack, bringing light back to this world. Think here though, everything from all-out action to inventory management, buffers and exploration definitely packs a challenge as well. Good stuff though, and you will see mixed opinions out there, no doubt, but I say look, give it a chance, may surprise you like it did for me. It's a new low price in here, 30% off. The Quarry then to close us out, and it's one I played recently, thanks to the team over at 2K for sending me a review copy as well. I will have dedicated coverage at some point on the channel, but I was a big fan of Until Dawn, and this for me, it dialed up that experience, channeling not only a think slasher like 80s 90s vibe, but also then think supernatural. The concept is a classic though. Summer camp counselors need to survive their last night, but it starts creepy from the opening moments and just dials things up from there. Looks great though visually, the cast is top quality given the fact many are faces from Hollywood, and I do want to go back now. I want to see what impact I can make on a second run. I may even see if Luke wants to livestream this one on the channel. I think it could be a good laugh to see that, but it's well worth it, 33% off. Just know that price above is the base Xbox. It's about $8 more for the Series X and S build. It's one of those $70 jobs, which I'm still not entirely sold on. And that is the week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week or holding onto that cash? With that then, like, hit subscribe. Join us here on XboxCorner for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.